Hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host 2005 Guy Road 2 and welcome to the start of the tutorial series. So I did do a tutorial video on how to create plastic and how to accumulate enough crude, and also showed a little bit of a bug in there. But hopefully we'll get that bug sorted out really soon. That said, we're going to start having a little look at online solo, and on there I'm going to be doing a bit of a different tutorial. I'm not going to go through the player guidance as per usual. Usually I go through the player guidance and do it that way. This time we're actually just going to go how to survive in the game first. Now there are several ways to survive in the game. You can follow the player guidance, or you could do a couple of things which gets you ahead in the player guidance, or you can just skip the player guidance altogether. Now, you could just go in and grab the suit that you get and then carry on without the player guidance. So we'll just have to play that part right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of steps on how to actually survive in the game. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I do in the game that I would not recommend a first-time player to do, which is to punch the living hell out of the creatures. If you try that on the PvE servers, be warned, they are much more deadly than the solo server. On the PvE server, I can't do it anymore. One of the devs has made it so that they've got more reach and more hit points on the PvE servers. I don't know which one it is, but I can suspect which one it is. I think he got a little bit tired of seeing the videos of me punching the living crap out of the animals, and the animals dying without putting a scratch on me. But luckily enough, on the online solo, we can actually do that. It all comes down to timing. You have to get the timing right. So if you're a new player to the game, I would not recommend doing it. But that said, let's jump straight into solo, and I'll make sure that the chat is off so that we don't get that come through. And we can start surviving without using the player guidance. Okay, so let's put my name in. And for what I am in the game. I could also put Dev in there, but if I chat in Dev, you'll see Dev in front of it anyway, so... So yeah, I've been helping the devs with balancing the game a bit. Let's skip that. So I've been helping the devs with balancing the game a bit, doing a lot of bug finding and everything else. So that's why I'm classed as dev in the game. I still refuse payment though.
Please remain calm.
Oh, it's cold all night.
Officers will be with you momentarily.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do something I would not recommend a first-time player to do. We're going to go to missions and we're going to do drop. And we're going to do drop continuously. Okay, so for some reason it's still come. No, there it is. Yeah, it's coming up with escape port now. Okay, so let's do a little bit of hunting around for bits and pieces. A little bit of looting here and there. See if we can get some good loot. So what I'm doing is I'm tapping F twice, and if there's something in the container, it will just pick it up automatically. That way it saves a little bit of time and we can just run straight through it. Let's quickly grab whatever's in there. Ooh, nice. Some iron and some scrap. There should be a couple of them over here. Yep. Ooh, another iron bar. Sweet. They're not worth very much in the game, but I have made it so that everything stacks up cost-wise when you're actually crafting things. So if you start with the basic supplies, they've only got a very small value to them, also small in weight. If you craft something up into the next stage, it becomes more valuable. Crafted even further, it becomes even more valuable. So that's basically what I've been doing while balancing it, the game that is. And it does work out. Whoop, I hit Z, didn't I? Yep, I hit Z. So Z allows you to lay down on the ground. It may be great for snipers and stuff like that. Let's go into third person view. So if you want to go into third person view, it's T by default. Let's see, we haven't not done those, so let's grab these. Oh, we've got a bottle of water there. Very nice. Let's grab. Oh, I forgot to turn off chat. Let's quickly do that. That will turn off chat so that anything that other people are saying in the chat, bearing in mind that it's supposed to be solo, we won't see it. Got a lighter. That was nice. Okay, if you wind up with a lighter, there's definitely something in there that in here that you can skip later on. Pardon me, it's I'm having one of those issues with my gut at the moment where it wants me to hiccup or burp, which is even worse. Okay, and of course the cold is making it worse because makes me want to shake, and of course it's a case of I don't want to shake with my mouth hand. Looks like the mech is missing over there and over there again. Let's take this one up, go up one level and just raid all the bins. If you don't skip the first section, you get some free clothing. But we're just going to skip it for the moment. We're still spending a little bit of time looting anyway. Oh, there we go, we've got some free trousers already. Let's go up to the next elevator. Oh, getting stuck. Nice, empty bottle. Dirty goes. Always pays to check these bins. You never know what's going to be in them. We can skip ahead a couple of steps by going in there after trading in some of the things that we find in here that we may not need. You can go in here and raid these fridges, but if you do and the mechs are active, you might wind up being filled with lead. Of course, with the mechs not being active at the moment, we could get away with it. But like I said, I wouldn't really recommend it because who knows when those mechs are going to spawn in. Okay. We can also check his wardrobes. Oh, there we go, t-shirt. 2 t-shirts, very nice. Okay, so let's head down below. And we need to find a fashion shop. Fashion shop. That's the only one that we can sell the clothing to. I think it's one up here. We can sell the iron bits that we don't need to this one over here. We do need these two, so we definitely want to keep that on us. Rock shop. Do we have any stuff that we can sell to you? We want to keep the flintstones. Don't really need. Oh, I didn't get anything back for that one. Oops. There's a clothing shop gone. Technology shop. There we go, there's the clothing one. Ooh, that problem's still there. Okay, so let's sell that one and that one. Get a couple of extra credits. We've got 65 credits now. Now you can use those credits to your advantage by going into the camping shop, but we're going to skip that bit. You could also go to the food shop and get some food that way as well, of course. Okay, so let's head to the drop pod and drop right down. Let's take the noisy elevator up. There we go. I don't particularly like that sound. I wish they would change that because it doesn't sound right.
Atmospheric entry countdown initiated. Please remain seated. We will soon be arriving at our destination.
Ooh, it's raining. Looks like an invisible player is over there. Okay.
Arrived. We hope you've enjoyed your ride with the VC Ferry
You could
Network.
pinch their look. Okay, not gonna do it. But again. Okay, so what we want to do is quickly grab all this stuff first. Oh, and we want to cancel the player guidance, so let's go back to missions. Drop that one. Because we're going to play it slightly different. We're actually going to make a little bit more sense out of it, in a way. First thing that you want to do, of course, is get a pickaxe. That's definitely one of the first things that you want to do. So let's go to crafting, and very first thing that we want to do is convert those into cloth. Hopefully we'll have enough for a satchel, because that will definitely help us. There we go, we've got a satchel. Let's do that. Let's do... oh, no, we need cloth for the pickaxe. Whoops. Need to find some more fiber. Now you can't run when you're crafting, so that is a huge downside, so you want to make sure that there are no animals around. Should be some fiber in here, right? Sounds like somebody's shooting a creature over there. If there's not fiber down here, there will definitely be sticks. And if you grab the sticks, you get a little bit of fiber with that too. There we go. So these ones here gives you sticks. but it also gives you at least one fiber. So we'll grab the sticks and grab the fiber while we can, because we need them anyway. So we're going to need some arrows later. Also, you need sticks in order to make some of the tools as well. So every little bit helps. Do we have enough fiber to make some cloth? We do. Good, we've got enough just to make one. So now we can make the pickaxe. But we really need to find a lot more fiber, so let's see if we can find some. Fiber and sticks are one thing that you can't find using the splitter. It's quite literally, can you see it? Should be some over here somewhere. Probably not going to be in these in this tree line. So let's head out into the open. There's a stone over there. We can quickly hit that one up with a pickaxe. We need some flintstones ASAP. We're also going to need some of the rocks that this rock will give us. There we go. If you see, have a look where that blue icon is with the water droplet in it. You can see two bushes. Those bushes will give us some plant fiber. I hope. Hopefully they're not the stick bushes. Okay. Sounds like this is a busy area, even though it's supposed to be solo. Okay. Let's see, is this going to give us fiber? Yay, fiber plant. Okay. Found a couple. Nice. Okay. Okay, so let's turn all that fiber into cloth. We can also turn all those flintstones into arrows. I highly recommend the bundles. Even though the weight remains the same, the bundles require less resources. Okay, and then unpack to be able to use all the arrows. Okay, so we've created those. Now we can. One sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to. Oh, somebody just put up a campfire right next to us. So I had to have a antibiotic. That's why the alarm went off. Okay, so let's continue. So we have those bits. So next up, we want to do a axe and a saw. Okay. We do not have the bow yet, do we? So we need a lot more scrap cloth. Now, when it comes to locations, I basically prefer having those there than having the bow here. So we need to get a lot more materials in the way of. Oop, they just picked it up. So we need some more plant fiber, but we can also see what's in these bags if there's anything useful. Okay, so we've got one of those. Can we actually scrap that one for thread? Yes. So hopefully we'll get some more scrap cloth out of that. Oh, there we go. We've got 21 now. That's going to be enough. So let's make one boat. And we're also going to, if you haven't picked up a cigarette lighter, or basically a lighter if you haven't picked up a lighter at all, or you haven't bought one from the camping place. You have to make a bow drill in order to start up a campfire. Now we're going to need to get some wood so that we can create a campfire, but we also need to get some meat or some eggs or something like that. We do have some eggs already because of looting, but let's find an animal first. Is that salt over there? That is salt. Oh, that's really nice. Let's grab that salt after we quickly grab this fiber over here. And with the sounds that was behind us, I think we may want to quickly get this ball first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the one thing I do not recommend a new player to do. I'm going to get in front of this ball and punch it. So every time we go backwards, keep punching. Just punch once. Now the way I used to do it was it leaps forward and you go backwards and punch at the same time. After doing that, I basically figured out the ratio as to when to hit and when not to hit, and that's why I kept going backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. If you're a new player to the game, I would not recommend doing that. I would just use the bow and arrow. But after being experienced in the game for quite a few hours, it's just something I do to save on arrows. Now, there are two creatures in the game that I would not recommend doing that on. Actually, probably three. I don't know if the third one is actually still in the game or not. The first one is the fox. The fox is, let's say, what I would call the ankle biter. It's very low to the ground and very hard to hit. And basically the bites hurt. The other one I would not recommend is the trawler. The trawler is a green-looking bug that sort of resembles a praying mantis. Basically, the arms of it, so it comes down with like a slashing motion, and yeah, those things hurt like hell when they hit you. Okay, so we're getting a lot of plant fiber now, so that's going to come in really handy. Oh, there's a trawler, green bug right there. Now, I do have this fishbowl problem within the game. I'm not sure what it is. Dev's not sure what it is because I'm the only one that seems to get it. I'm suspecting that it's my graphics card and it's not really the game. Or it could be something in the game not being compatible with my graphics card. See, over there it looks tiny, but if we go that way, it actually looks like it's very close by. That's the thing I would not recommend hand-to-hand combat against. Okay, so let's go a little bit more fiber. Because what we're also going to do is not only cover the whole cooking side of things, but we're also going to cover medicals as well, because there are a couple ways of healing yourself in the game. If you're bleeding out and you just need a quick patch, you can use a little piece of scrap cloth in order to stop yourself from bleeding out. But if you actually want to heal your character up, there are a couple things within the game that you can create in order to use as a healing item. This area is really plentiful on plant fiber, isn't it? Okay, so let's turn all of that into scrap cloth. It's going to take a while. Did we have Yep, we did have that one. That's good. Gives us basically double the amount of storage options. Okay, so while we're doing that and crafting that, we do have the axe. So let's hit up a tree and get some wood. And then with the saw, we want to aim at it and just hit F. So as you can see, we're actually doing two types of crafting at the same time at the moment. Okay. So let's hit up another tree because we're going to need actually should be alright at the moment because we only need the one log's worth in order to get the campfire going. So let's make one campfire as well. Have that in the queue. Okay, so when it comes to the healing items, you have the dirty gauze, the bandage, and the medical bandage. I highly recommend making as many medical bandages as you can because it won't require too much stuff when it comes to basically healing up your character, because this almost instant heals your character, and it's also worth a fair bit. So again, when it came to the balancing side of things, the plant fiber is only worth 1 credit. So when you're trading it in, it's not worth anything. If you make scrap cloth is worth 10 credits. So if you trade it into a trader, you'll probably get about 2 credits back. Then if you convert scrap cloth into dirty gas, you get a little bit extra. If you do the scrap cloth into a bandage, you get a fair bit, but a bit more because the bandage heals you more. And if you do the Medicaid bandage, well, you get a fair bit. But, and there is a but when it comes to this one, you can only sell that in the orbital station. You can't sell it on the ground level. So that is the only but with that one. So let's head back over there where we've got that water dropper. Actually, do we have any more? No, we don't have any enough flintstones. So we're going to have to hit up a couple more stones very shortly. Okay, let's quickly hit up that one. Okay. Now, you might not think that you need the respawn pill, the cyanide pill, for anything, but currently there are a fair few bugs within the game, so I recommend keeping hold of those. As for the teleport pill, drop. It just doesn't do anything. It may be great for if you're stuck underneath something, but if you encounter some of the usual bugs, it won't help you. There you go. So we've now got 12 dirty water. And then what we want to do is we want to quickly place the campfire. Then use our lighter or our bow drill in order to light the campfire. Now, there are 2 ways of using it. You can hit F on the campfire, or you can just do your inventory, crafting, and then go to provisions. But just to keep it simple, let's just go to F. And basically comes up with what we can currently craft. So what I would recommend is keeping hold of the raw meat and use it for something else. But very first thing, let's make some water. Oops. So it looked like the campfire went out. So that's not good. Or some twat picked it up. Okay, let's see if we've got enough to make a second campfire. I really hate grievers. Okay. So let's craft up a couple of these bandages first. It says we can make 10, so let's make 5 for the moment. And then let's make a couple of those as well. It says 10 now, so let's do 5 of those. And then what we need to do is we need to grab some cactus and then turn the cactus into something else, and then we can create the medicated bandages. So let's see if that T word has put the campfire back. And the answer is no, they didn't. There's some salt over there. Let's quickly grab it. So we need the salt for the reason why I kept the meat instead of using the meat. Actually, we haven't used the eggs yet either. Of course, the reason why we haven't used either of them is because some twat picked up our campfire. There's a T word. But this is why one of the reasons why I much prefer the offline solo version instead of an online version. I just hope that offline version comes really soon. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can find another animal. Get some more meat. Because just one is not going to get us very far. Ooh, that boar is alive again. Let's quickly grab it. So the method that I would recommend if you're new to the game is to go into first person, grab the bow, and just hit a couple of times, preferably a couple of times in the face. There we go. Okay, there was not very much on that boar. Let's see if we can find a bear. So if you use the middle mouse button, you can basically bring up the navigation points, and that's basically what we're currently looking at. You can hit N and swap between the navigation points. So over there we have a tower that's not turned on. We have Clayton. We have a portion of Clayton. We have Clayton. We've got another tower that's not switched on. We have the refinery. We have a water tank over there. Another tower that's not switched on, I believe, and the spaceport. Of course, these ones could also be the outposts where that has the NPC. But that said, if you have it on the pickaxe, you can not only see the ores as well as the scrap metal ruin piles. So scrap metal's brown, the ore is green, the black or the greyish version is rock. Sulfur is the yellow one, white is salt. The big pinky one, that one is the tarphite mine, which we'll need later on for when we go into space. Sorry guys, I'm being asked a question on Dev Chat. I'll be 1 sec. Okay, and can hear somebody shooting at something with bow and arrow, so we're probably going to find a corpse of something nearby, and we'll have some free loot. But still, it's just one of those things, I'm afraid. I'm seeing that the boar is back again. You may as well. There you go. Try it in third person view. It shoots a little bit to the left still. But it's okay. It's closer than what it used to be. Okay, so we have 3 meat now. Shall we try again? Let's hope nobody pinches our campfire this time. If we do, then we're going to have to, or if they do, then we're going to have to grab another batch of rocks. Okay, that's the one that we've already hit up. Shall we put it down here? I don't know. Let's try it anyway. Let's place it there. Let's use a lighter. And we have some salt. So we're going to use the salt to make the one that I like making quite a bit. Because they give us, we're not supposed to be able to make that. It requires a distillery. Okay. Print screen. Okay, so let's just hit F on it. So the best food in the game is a Christmas cake, but currently we can only make the hearty stew. That's the next best. So the hearty stew basically fills up all of these ones here, but the Christmas cake does all of these, including the health bar. So that's why the hearty stew is worth 50 and the Christmas cake is worth 130. It's also because of the ingredients. The hearty stew only requires 1 meat and some salt, where the normal meat stew requires 2 meat and some water. The Christmas cake uses quite a lot of stuff. It uses the Christmas cake mix, the cheese, butter, eggs, sugar. In the mix, you've got more eggs, you've got flour and other bits and pieces. And because it requires so much, when it comes to the selling price, it's 130. So again, that's basically how I balance the game out. So let's make some hearty stew. We can make 3 because we have 3 meat. And that will definitely help us in the long run within the game. So when it comes to doing it through the player guidance, I highly recommend making some clean water first. Then cooking the raw bag eggs into cooked bag egg. And then later on in the game, I recommend doing the hearty stew. Okay, so let's quickly grab some more dirty water so we can turn that back into clean water. Okay, and then we want to go to crafting. We want to do clean water. That's strange. Concrete came up as well, and that requires a iron refinery. So that's a bit weird. Come up again. Why the hell is it coming up saying that we can use the campfire to craft that? That is not right. Same with that one. That requires a clothing printer. What the hell is going on? Okay, so while we're here, let's quickly craft up another batch of those. Okay, So the other thing that we want to do is quickly craft up a saddle, because with a saddle we can travel long distances even if we're encumbered. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit up that one again, and we're going to hit N a couple of times until we see the horse icon. There we go. There's a horse over there. There's two horses over there. There's a horse very close by over there. There's a couple of horses really close by over here. So let's have a look over there. See if we can claim ourselves a horse. Ooh. Okay, so apparently there's a problem with typing horse in chat. I can't do that at the moment. We'll have to have a little look at that. But yeah, after I've updated the swear list, as it were, it seems that some of the words are not. You can't actually type them in chat with it without it coming up with it looking like you're swearing. It's really strange. So let's make sure that there's no trawler or a bearer here. Doesn't seem to be one. Okay, so I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so it seems that the GM is having a bad day with spelling. Since I updated the swear words list, because somebody decided to swear like a sailor on one of the servers. I updated the list to add those words, and now I'm being accused of doing weird things, as in making it so that she can't say certain words. Well, the only words that are on that list are swear words. So if she misspells something and it looks like a swear word, I guess that list will go, oh, that person is swearing. It doesn't matter if you're a dev or not. If you type in a swear word in chat, it will come up saying star 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 and then continue the sentence. So she couldn't type horse. Well, I just checked it. Horse, I can type it, no issue whatsoever. So unless she put down ho, that is a swear word. So yeah, that would be listed as a swear word in the list there. So yeah, but never mind. Let's claim a horse and hit F, and there we go. We've now got ourselves a horse. So now we should be able to go that little bit further. So next up would be how to build a base. So I will leave that for the next episode, next tutorial. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon and select all to get notified when next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed the video and will enjoy future videos, tutorial videos, and live streams to come. Thank you all for watching, and bye for now.